Good day everyone. I am Jopper B. Eder, studying at Laguna State Polytechnic University, Lopez Satellite Campus. I am Bachelor of Elementary Education student, 3rd year, Section A. On this virtual demo teaching, I will be teaching multigrade class, which is grade 5 and grade 6, with the subject Science. Let me first present the topic and the objectives for each grade. A topic for grade 5 is soil erosion, its effects on landforms and living things, with the objectives of number 1, identify the effects of soil erosion on landforms and living things. Number 2, write down the effects of soil erosion on landforms and living things. And number 3, appreciate the value of planting plants and trees. While the topic for grade 6 is about safety precautionary measures before, during, and after earthquake, with the objectives of number 1, enumerate safety precautions before, during, and after an earthquake. Number 2, create illustration of safety precautions before, during, and after earthquake. And number 3, appreciate the importance of preparedness. Good day, grade 5 and grade 6. It seems everyone is ready today. I can see it on your smile. So keep on smiling, alright? Alright. But before we start, let us ask guidance to our God. And let us pray.
Please bow your heads and let us pray. Dear Jesus, please show me how to spend this day sharing your love in every way. Help me to be kind to everyone, to play and laugh and have lots of fun, shining your light and giving your grace, sharing your joy with a smile on my face. Angel of God, my guardian dear, to whom God's love commits me here. Ever this day be at my side, to light and guard, to rule and guide. Amen.
And now, may I know grade 5 and grade 6 who are the absentees for today? May I ask first the secretary of grade 5, is there any absentee today? Okay, that's good. What about the secretary of grade 6? Is there any absentee today? Wow, very good. All are present. Okay, grade 5 and grade 6, I heard you like playing games. I am right? Okay, because of that, we will be playing game. And this game is called Emoji Plus Word Challenge. So basically, on this game, you are going to guess the correct answer using the combination of the given word plus the given emoji. Just raise your hand if you know the answer. Is that clear? Are you ready to play the game? Wow, that's great. Okay, let us start. Very good, grade 5 and grade 6. It was a very great job. I hope you have enjoyed it. You can now sit properly. Okay, grade 5 and grade 6. Before we proceed, may I ask, what are the standards or a rule when we are having a class? Okay, correct. What about you, Princess? Very good. Another one, Ivan. Great! Our rules when we are having a class is number 1, listen attentively. Number 2, sit properly. And number 3, actively participate in the class discussion. Okay? Okay. Again, good morning, grade 5. So for now, I am going to leave you for a while because I am going to give instructions for grade 6. Just sit properly and keep quiet. Is it clear, grade 5? Very good. Again, good morning, grade 6. Now, you will be having a group activity. And I am going to divide you into 3 groups. And I will assign each group a topic and you are going to brainstorm. Meaning, you are going to talk to your group mates all about your assigned topic. Okay? Okay. So, for group 1, your topic is about before an earthquake. For group 2, your topic is about during an earthquake. And for group 3, your topic is about after an earthquake. Now that you have your group and your topic, here are the materials you will use. It is a templated cartolina and a marker. Again, your group are going to have brainstorming and write a list of what to do on the assigned topic to your group. For example, for group 1, they are going to write on a cartolina the list of what to do before an earthquake. Same as to group 2 and group 3. Is it clear? Is there any questions or clarifications? Very good. But before I leave you, what are the rules when we are having a group activity? Okay, correct. Participate to your group mates. Another one. Very good. Don't make too much noise. Okay, Jenny. Very good. Focus on your task. Okay, now everything is clear. You can now start doing your task. Again and again, good morning, grade 5. Alright, today I am going to discuss all about soil erosion. But before we start, let's have an activity. I will flash a question on the screen and you are going to choose a letter. Of which one do you think is the correct answer, okay? Just raise your hand if you want to answer. Is it clear, grade 5? Okay, let's start. Great job, grade 5! You got all the correct answers on our activity. Now, I have here a pictures. I want you to observe it. And I will give you 2 minutes to analyze and create your thoughts about it because I am going to ask you some questions. Okay, grade 5? Here are the pictures. You can now look at it and observe. Okay, the time is up. Let us now answer these following questions. Number 1. What have you observed in the pictures? Very good. What about you, Abby? Okay, great. Now let's have the second question. Have you seen that kind of scenarios in real life? Okay, that's great. Okay, grade 5, thank you for your answers. Those pictures are all related to our topic for today, which is the soil erosion. But now let us define what is soil erosion. Rocks and soils that are transferred from one place to another is called erosion. And materials that are transported due to erosion are called sediments. Soil erosion does not only shape Earth's landforms, it also affects the ecosystem, especially if it happens unexpectedly. Now let us see the effects of soil erosion to landforms, to plants, and to human and animals. First, let's see the effects of soil erosion on landforms. Number 1, it can destroy a large masses of land. So, when a large masses of land are hit by a strong wind or water, it can be destroyed, causing rocks and soil erosion, which that can be dangerous or hazardous to living things. Next, number 2, sand dunes would form after plenty of soil accumulates. Who among you are familiar to sand dunes? Okay, very good. Sand dunes are created when wind deposits sand on top of each other until a small mound starts to form. So this is sand dunes look like. Okay, next, number 3. It can transform a mountains to hills or plateau. So in a long period of time, having strong wind or water, mountains can be transformed in hills or a plateau because of soil erosion. Now let's proceed the effects of soil erosion on plants. Number 1, soil erosion carried away topsoil caused by wind and water. Once the topsoil is gone, the nutrients for plants will be carried away as well. So from the word itself, topsoil, meaning to say, it is the soil where the roots of a small plants or crops can be found. Next, number 2, too much soil erosion makes the soil unstable to hold and absorb water. This makes the soil dry, coarse, and evenly unfit for vegetation, which is bad for plants. Number 3, sediments that are washed away by water can clog irrigation system and can further inhibit the plant's water supply. So, irrigation is a man-made supply of water by creating small or big way for water. So, it is very useful in terms of vegetation. Now, let's have the effects of soil erosion on human and animals. Number 1, soil erosion on plants would mean less food production. This can affect animals and humans since plants are their main source of food and nutrients. So a while ago, we discussed the effects of soil erosion on plants. Those effects on plants can cause less production of food, which can affect the life of many people. Number 2, erosion brought by water can wash mine tailings to nearby bodies of water and pollute them. So polluted seas and rivers can affect aquatic plants and animals, as well as the potable water supply for animals and human. So a toxic soil and minerals or a toxic materials left by miners is called mine tailing, which is very dangerous for human and animals' health. So grade 5, those are the possible effects of soil erosion on landforms and living things. So we should keep our soil strong by planting trees and crops. It helps reducing the risk of soil erosion. So what we should do to reduce the risk of soil erosion? Very good. We should plant more trees and crops on our soil. Now that you all know all about soil erosion and its effect, let's have an activity. I have here a box containing different effects of soil erosion. Once I call your name, you are going to pick here randomly inside the box, and you are going to place it here on the table accordingly. If the effects you have picked is effects on landforms, then you will place it on the landforms column. Is it clear, grade 5? Very good. Now let us start. Great job, grade 5. You are doing very well. Again, what is soil erosion? Very good. What are the effects of soil erosion on landforms? Can you give one? Very good. Another one. Okay, great. What about on plants? Very good. What about on human and animals? Wow, that's great. Very good, grade 5. Because of that, let's give everyone a round of applause. Now that we already discussed all about soil erosion and its effect, I have here a question. So, why do you think we need to prevent soil erosion? Very good answer. Next, as a student, why do you think it is important to plant more trees? Very good. So because of that, again, let us give everyone a round of applause. For now, you will be having a group activity. And this activity is called Protect the Precious Soil. So here are the materials that we needed, and I already prepared it. And here are the instructions. First, I am going to divide you into 3 groups. Next, I will give each group a tray of a shallow container filled with soil. Next step, each group will create a small landscape on the soil surface using pebbles or rocks to represent hills or mountains, and also create valleys or flat areas as well. Next, each group will also have a plastic cup labeled with rainfall and a watering can or spray bottle filled with water. So, students will simulate rainfall by pouring water from the cup onto their landscape slowly. And each group shall observe and discuss the effects of the rainfall on the soil by answering these following questions. Okay, grade 5, before we start the activity, what again our rules when we are having a group activity? Okay, very good. Another one? Very good. Always remember that, okay? Okay. Is there any questions or clarification? Alright. So, you can now start doing your group activity. Hello, grade 6. How are you? Are you done? Okay, I think it's time to present your group activity. Now that you have greatly accomplished your group activity, Let us give a round of applause to everyone. Okay, now, I have here a question. Just raise your hand if you want to answer. Number 1. What preparation do you make to be ready to an earthquake? Okay, very good. Thank you for your answer. Next, have you experienced earthquake? If yes, what did you do? If not, what we should do? Very good answer. Number 3. What we should do after an earthquake? Okay, great job, grade 6. Now, I have here a pictures that I want you to observe and analyze. Okay? So here are the pictures. Okay, grade 6. I have here a question about the pictures. So number 1, what have you observed in the pictures? Very good. Those pictures are effects of earthquake to our environment. Number 2. What do you think we can do to reduce the damage caused by an earthquake? Very good! Now, let us know and identify what we are going to do before, during, and after an earthquake. But let us define first what is earthquake. So, earthquake do not happen by chance. They often occur unexpectedly. Earthquakes are due to the movement of the plates of the earth. It can be hazardous, especially if we are not prepared, because they can happen anytime and anywhere. It may cause losses of lives, properties, livelihoods, and may even affect our health status. So knowing the precautionary steps to take during earthquakes and other calamities can greatly reduce danger and worries in the family. It can also protect yourself and your loved ones. Therefore, it is important to know what to do before, during, and after an earthquake. So take note of what to do before, during, and after an earthquake. So first we have what to do before an earthquake. Number 1, make a plan of where to meet your families after an earthquake. Number 2, familiarize yourself with the safety exits and safe area of your school and house. Number 3, fix heavy furniture, cabinets, and appliances to the wall or a floor. Number 4, keep flammable materials, breakable items, and toxic chemicals in a safe place. Number 5, make sure you have an emergency kit at home. Number 6, learn how to turn off the gas, water, and electricity. So those are the safety tips we can do before an earthquake. Next, we have what to do during an earthquake. Number 1, keep calm. If you are indoors, stay inside. If you are outside, stay in an open field area. Number 2, duck, cover, and hold when you feel an earthquake and wait for the trembling to stop before going out. Number 3, stay away from anything that may tend to fall, such as unfixed cabinets, glass windows, etc. And number 4, evacuate the building and go to an open area away from trees and electric posts. Those are things we can do during an earthquake. Next, we have what to do after an earthquake. Number 1, check yourself and others for injuries. Number 2, keep on the radio or cell phone or any devices that may keep you updated and wait for instructions from the authorized government agency. Number 3, stay away from damaged buildings. Stuff might fall off the buildings or the buildings could fall on you. Number 4, move away from the seashore and go to a higher place. A tsunami might occur. Number 5, be prepared for some aftershocks. And those are things we can do after an earthquake. Okay, grade 6, is it clear of what we are going to do before, during, and after an earthquake? Alright, very good. Always remember that being ready or prepared in this kind of disaster can save not only our house, properties, our environment, but also, importantly, lives of many people and ourselves. Is it clear, grade 6? Alright, that's great. Now, let's have an activity. This activity is called Do's and Don'ts. All you need to do is to identify whether the activity described below should be done before, during, and after an earthquake. Write do if should be done and don't if not. Write your answers on your science notebook. Let us give yourself a great job clap. Okay? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Great job! Okay, now I have here a question about our discussion. Is it clear? Okay. Anyone, what are the safety precautions before, during, and after an earthquake? Can you give at least 2? Very good! Very good! Those answers are all correct. Number 2. Why do you think it is important to know the safety precautions before, during, and after earthquake? Very good, grade 6! All of your answers are correct. Lastly, why do you think we need to be prepared in this kind of disaster? Wow, very good! Because of that, let's give everyone a round of applause. Now, you can go back to your respective groups because we are having another group activity. So, a while ago, your group write different safety measures according to your assigned topic. So this time, you are now going to draw or create an artwork. So your group is the same as earlier on our first group activity. And again, here is the assigned topic for each group. So each group are going to create a poster art about precautionary measures and safety tips as they can think of their assigned category. I encouraging everyone to be creative because it will add points for your group, okay? Okay, I will give you your materials needed, and before you start, what again our rules when having a group activity? Okay, great. Grade 6, is there any clarification or questions? Alright, so you can now start creating your poster art. Grade 5, how are you? Are you done? Very good. Now it is time for presentation. What a very nice output, grade 5. It was all amazing observation. Because of that, let us give everyone a perfect clap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect! Okay, this time we will be having an evaluation. I will give you this evaluation sheet and you need to answer it accordingly. So this is your evaluation. Okay, now, are you done? Okay, let us check. Exchange your paper with your seatmate. Who got perfect score? Wow, very good. So, I will give you an assignment that will be submitted tomorrow, okay? So, here is your assignment. You can now write it on your science notebook. Okay, grade 6, are you done? Okay, let us see the creation of every group. Everyone, you can now paste your poster art in the blackboard and have at least 1 or 2 to discuss its content. Great job, grade 6! All of your artwork are very beautiful and informative. Keep it up, grade 6. Because of that, let's do again the great job class. Clap! 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Great job! So this time, you will be having an evaluation. I will give you this evaluation sheet and you need to answer it. So here is the evaluation. Are you done, grade 6? Okay, now let us check. Exchange your paper to your seatmate. Okay, who got the perfect score? Very good! Everyone got a perfect score. Now, I have prepared here an assignment for you to do. You need to submit it tomorrow. Alright? Alright, so here is your assignment. You can now write it on your science notebook. Again, grade 5 and grade 6, thank you for your lively participation. It was a very nice day for me. I hope you learned a lot from me today. Again, I am Sir Joffer, your handsome teacher. Goodbye everyone and see you again tomorrow.